Hey gang, Ronan here. As you can see in this game, we find Paladin Shepherd in the Tier 10 Moskva in a ranked match. This ought to be interesting. Moskva, as most of you know, is it's a very hard-hitting cruiser that was recently moved from the tech tree line to, I believe, what is classified as a quote-unquote special ship type. It's got very hard-hitting 220mm guns, 3 turrets, total of 9 barrels, just over 10-second reload, although that can be improved a little bit with commander perks such as, well, I'm sure you know that. I won't get into the build side of things, and I'm not exactly sure what PAL has done here anyway, as far as the commander build is concerned. Pretty long range. You can see there on the minimap, 19.4 kilometer firing range. Pretty decent. Not fantastic, decent. HE hits, I would say, reasonably hard. Potentially 3100. That's the maximum HE shell damage, and then 5800 on the AP. It's not A gear, but it's plenty hard. I wasn't looking right at that second to see what the reload was going to be like. I'll have to check it again here. Okay. Just under 9 seconds on the reload. And Pal and his teammates are convincing the gearing that it's time to get the heck out of Dodge. The power of radar. Buffalo lights him up, but Pal's too far behind the island to do much about that. So we'll see what he does. Does he push this corner? Maybe smack the rune a little bit. So on this side we've got Georgia, who appears to be moving pretty quickly to get around this corner. Rune, Des Moines just south of the Buffalo, in position to return the favor to the friendly gearing, should he push his nose into the cap. We'll see how that goes. I kind of wondered if maybe Pal wouldn't switch to AP here, but he is sticking with HE, at least for the time being. There's the rune. Aircraft. Shoots that down, but won't really be able to reposition. So if they do come around the corner, they're going to know more or less right where he's at. You can see he's angled up. Pretty decent, I would say, front armor. Yeah, AP there would have been devastating. You can see he switched immediately. Still does 5100 damage, but almost an even trade. That AP though, that's going to just... yeah, so 9500 there. Now Rune does have torpedoes with a 6 kilometer range. You can see that Pal is actually reversing already. And they're just going to try and overwhelm him here. Fires off the radar, presumably to just help out the team if there is a DD in range. Except the Shima way over there. You can see the kind of lavender line, the circle around him in the mini-map. That's his radar range. Doesn't run very long, just 10 more seconds. You might be able to blap the room here. Fire just a hair lower. He's hitting the upper belt here, but by the way, Rune is taking a lot of damage. Get one more shot off on the tail end of the room. And it looks like a broadside shot is going to happen here on the Georgia. That did not work out all that well. And Rune's torpedoes are almost certainly on the way. Unless the torpedo racks were taken out, I suppose. Finishes the Rune. Still has a little bit of HP, but not much. If George's guns are pointed this way... They're not. So he can turn. He can get around this island. He's got his heel working, which will put him, what, around 20, 21,000 by the time he's done. The rear turret is aiming his way, so he's got to be careful here. Those Georgia guns are a nasty customer. And he manages to finish off the Georgia. Nicely done. And his team now is in position to win, almost certainly. Although the enemy team did secure another cap with a 150-point lead and a 6 ships to 4 advantage. It's looking pretty good for the good guys in this game. So in the first 6.5 minutes, PAL tanked 1.129 million potential damage, shot down an aircraft, racked up a little over 71,000 damage, and managed to finish off 2 enemy ships. That's a pretty good accounting. You can see the enemy Des Moines is, well, he's kind of making a run for it. The friendly Buffalo, I think he's in trouble. Goliath guns hit really hard. Des Moines guns hit really hard. Can't really tell whether they're firing HE or AP, but either way, I don't think Buffalo's, we'll see, but I don't think Buffalo's heel is up to the task here. There's another heel firing off. Yeah, Buffalo's in big trouble here. Turn to avoid the torps, which is going to show a little bit of, well, would have shown a little bit of side. Shots out on the gearing, switching to HE for a little bit more damage should he hit him. Close. Gotta be careful here when you push around this corner, the Des Moines and Goliath both. Although they're probably not going to select him as a target, you just never know. Looks like gearing pretty much came to a stop there. And is reversing. Shima's gonna smoke up. Landed 2 shells on the gearing. Try and get a little bit closer to get that radar to work. So 21 seconds. HE out on Goliath, switching to AP. And he does light up the gearing, but he doesn't have a shot on him now. Friendly Shima takes out the enemy Shima, and now it's a 5 ships to 3 advantage. Des Moines is pushed so far back, there's no way he can really counter the friendly Shima moving into the cap. Enemy gearing is apparently burning. No. Z-52 just had him on the other side, was gunning him down. Yeah, given the range there, it looks like Z-52 just clicked the hydro button, spotted him in his, well, I can't really tell if there was smoke there, but either way, nowhere to go for the enemy gearing. And now this is a 5 ships to 2 game. Goliath appears to have pretty much stopped there. This might catch him on the nose. We'll see. ricochets. Come on, Goliath, swing all the way around. Show some broadside. Give Pal a real target here. Well, still, 5,500 is certainly no joke. Goliath's just barely crawling along. There we go. Citadel picks up a high caliber. Nicely done. Not easy to do in a ranked match. So just over 92,000 damage. A couple of kills to his credit. And he's liable to finish the Des Moines right here if the Georgia doesn't do it first. It's a whole lot of broadside that the Des Moines is showing him. Trying to angle in against the friendly Minotaur. And down goes Des Moines. And this one, ladies and gentlemen, is in the bag. Wino's capping him out on the other cap. This one is secure. This is going to be over any second. Pal, great job. Thanks very much for sending in the replay file. Very fun to watch. Those of you joining me, really appreciate it. Hope you will like and subscribe. See you next time.